Imagine a creature so massive, so powerful, that it could dwarf even the largest of the dinosaurs, a beast of myth and legend whose very name stirs images of the deep, dark unknown. But what if I told you this creature, this Leviathan, might not just be a story, but a real animal that's evolved right before our eyes? Today, we're diving deep into the evolution of the Leviathan, an animal shaped by the forces of nature and, in many ways, by us. Stick around, because what we uncover about this animal might just change the way you think about the creatures we share this planet with. The story of the Leviathan begins millions of years ago, long before humans ever set foot on Earth. These creatures roamed the seas, their massive forms cutting through the waters with an elegance and ferocity that only nature could shape. Early ancestors of the Leviathan were formidable, their size unmatched in the oceans, and their presence was a defining force in the ecosystem. In the modern world, the Leviathan most often refers to the blue whale, the largest animal to have ever lived on Earth. We're talking about a creature that can grow to over 100 feet long and weigh as much as 200 tons. For comparison, that's like 1,000 elephants stacked on top of each other. But the blue whale's ancestors were once much smaller, evolving over time to become the titans we know today. The transition from land-dwelling mammals to sea giants is one of the most remarkable examples of evolution, powered by the need to survive and adapt. However, the Leviathan's story isn't just one of natural evolution. Humans have played a significant role. For centuries, whales were hunted for their oil, blubber, and meat. The whaling industry reached its peak in the 19th century, with entire fleets of ships hunting these majestic creatures. By the early 1900s, whale populations had plummeted to catastrophic levels. The blue whale, once a symbol of nature's grandeur, was pushed to the brink of extinction. It was a reminder that humanity's impact on nature can be swift, devastating, and irreversible. Thankfully, in 1982, the International Whaling Commission banned commercial whaling. But the scars left by centuries of exploitation run deep, and the recovery of these ocean giants has been slow. While the ban on whaling was a much-needed step in the right direction, the Leviathan still faces modern challenges. Climate change, habitat loss, and pollution threaten their survival in ways we might not even fully understand. One of the most insidious threats, the pollution in our oceans. From plastic waste to toxic chemicals, these pollutants enter the food chain, and the Leviathan, like many marine species, is suffering. Ingesting plastic or being exposed to harmful chemicals can disrupt their reproduction, health, and even their ability to navigate the oceans. And if you think it's just the plastics, think again. Noise pollution, especially from shipping lanes, affects the whale's ability to communicate and navigate. The sounds of ship engines, sonar, and drilling can confuse them, leading to disorientation and sometimes even strandings. We're learning more about how these animals interact with their environment and how little we actually know about the depths of the ocean. And yet, despite all these threats, the Leviathan continues to survive. But here's the big question. What does the story of the Leviathan really tell us about ourselves, about humanity's relationship with the natural world? We've marveled at their size, admired their power, and even feared them. But in many ways, we've also been responsible for their decline. It's a stark reminder that no creature, no matter how mighty, can escape the impact of human activities. And yet the Leviathan's resilience, its ongoing fight for survival, is a testament to the strength of life itself. The question is, will we learn from our mistakes? Will we take the steps necessary to ensure that the Leviathan, along with countless other species, can continue to thrive in our changing world? It's not too late to make a difference. Supporting ocean conservation, reducing our carbon footprint, and advocating for cleaner oceans can all contribute to the survival of these magnificent creatures. But it starts with us, each one of us making choices that affect the world we live in. So, what do you think? Do you believe the Leviathan can continue to survive, or are we witnessing the last chapters of its story? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and if you're passionate about protecting our oceans and wildlife, make sure to subscribe for more videos on the creatures we need to protect. Thanks for watching, and remember, the oceans are calling. Let's answer.